The most important thing about making cookies, you want to use good butter and good flavoring. So whenever I try to make either all butter, but if I can get European style butter, which has more fat content, it's even better. So like I said, don't use fake vanilla. You want to use the real vanilla, and then you can also, depth of flavor is like butternut flavoring and some butter flavor or almond flavor, any flavor you like. Neapolitan cookies. In this bowl we have dark brown sugar, white sugar, and butter. We're going to mix it all together. Okay, now we add the salt and the egg yolk. Make sure it's all incorporated. Once everything is incorporated with the eggs, now you add your flavorings. Now the butter's nice and creamy and light and fluffy. We're going to add the flour all at once. You want to mix it only until just combined. You don't want to overmix this dough. Make sure we get the butter from the bottom. Okay, it's done. Half of the dough is taken out for the vanilla. We're going to put 2 tablespoons into the remaining of the vanilla dough. And we're going to mix it up well. We're going to mix at low speed until the cocoa powder is incorporated. Half of the Neapolitan dough is vanilla, so we're going to scoop this vanilla into small scoop. We're going to do some big one and some small one. This is a bigger size here. I'm going to do it under the rim. Now this is the chocolate dough. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to scoop them out. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So we have 14 small ones and 3 big ones. So we're going to do the same thing to the chocolate dough as well. Let's do the big one first. Now we get the same amount for the little one. And now we're going to take the 2 cookies together and bring them together and roll them to a ball. So half is chocolate and half is white. We're going to be rolling these cookies into white sparkling sugar. If you don't have this, you can do regular sugar, but it'd be pretty if you get these sugar. So we're going to roll them on the side. So we're just really doing the side because we're going to put a filling into the middle. Let's see. Put it right here. And I'm going to put my thumb in there. Push it down first because this is the bigger one. And put my thumb in there. And we're going to fill it. And we're going to do the rest like that. And when we place it down, we're going to place this down. So our side, let's see, let's just push it. So as you can see, just roll the sugar on the side only. You don't need to do the bottom. And then we're going to put our thumbprint in there. So we're going to push this down. So that's how we're going to bake it. And then we're going to roll on the side. And we're going to put our finger. These are all done. Look at it. Isn't that nice? Put an indentation in them. Now I'm going to pop these in the freezer for half an hour. And then I'm going to bake them so they can hold their shapes. I'm going to bake the 3 big ones first. See how much they spread before I do the little one. And you want to preheat your oven to 350. Okay, we check these cookies in about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, it's been 13 minutes. I've got these were frozen, so I need a little more time. So we're going to rotate the cookies here. Let's check them. Yeah, they still need more time. But at least they're not spreading out too much. Just holding the shape. Looks really good. So we're going to put in for another 5 minutes. 5 minutes is up. Let's check our cookie. Oh yes, this is done. Now we can put in our smaller one. And this we're going to put in for, it is frozen. So we're going to put in for 12 minutes and then we're going to twirl it. So these big cookies took about 17 minutes. Look at how they look. So good. Still soft in the middle. They're going to cool off and then we're going to make the strawberry filling for the middle. 10 minutes up. We're going to check our cookies. Yeah, they look pretty good. I don't think we need to turn them. They're ready to come out. Now these small Neapolitan cookies look so great. Let's check the bottom. Oh yeah, not perfect. Came out just right. We're gonna let these cool. I'm gonna add some strawberry jam to these cookies. You could have baked these strawberry jam in the cookie as well, but I haven't decided what I want to put in the filling. So we can spread some on. You don't need to put a lot. Just a little bit. So I'm going to do 4 with strawberry jam. And the other, I'm not going to put any jam, just in case it's too sweet. We're going to make the strawberry glaze. So I put in here only like about, right now, 2 teaspoons of water. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of strawberry flavoring. Brand that I always like to buy is L'Oreal. You can get it at Amazon. So we'll mix this up with the water, and then now just add in powdered sugar. You want to put in until your glaze thickens, and you can put it on top of your cookie without moving. Now if you have freeze-dried strawberry, you can add it in here, pulverize it for more flavor. Or you can also pulverize some fresh strawberry, and that'll be your liquid as well, instead of water. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but I'm showing you the most simplest way. See, this is pretty thick. I don't want the sauce to spread out to the whole cookie. My goal with this strawberry glaze to put on the cookie is when you drop it, I'm going to put it into a Ziploc bag and squeeze it out into a little drop, and then we'll glaze over. See how glossy it looks? So it's ready. Okay, I'm going to put it into a piping bag so I can pipe it out easier. You don't want to cut your tip too big so you have more control. And now we're going to pipe this on. You want to cover up the strawberry jam completely. You don't want it to show. You see how the frosting will smooth itself out? These are the bigger cookies, so I'm going to decorate them. I'm going to put try and do like a 3D effect here. So I want to lift that up and put a kiss behind it. And then maybe I'll do let's see, a drizzle. It should take only about half an hour to an hour most to dry, but if you want them completely dry, you can do it overnight. This chocolate one, I melt some Wilton white chocolate, the little disc, and 30-second interval because chocolate will burn. And I'm just gonna drizzle some thin line on top. And when it dries, it's going to look so pretty. You can do this one. Look at these luscious cookie. Don't they look beautiful? They are hard enough, glazed over. See, even the white chocolate looks so nice. Close up here. Looks so nice. Let's taste one of these cookies. Then the sugar glaze looks so pretty. And this is, see, it's hard. It's been about an hour and it's hard. But if you eat it right away, let's see if I can cut into this. If you cut into it and it hasn't hardened over, if you don't do it overnight, you can see that the cream inside, see the cream right here? It's still nice and soft. Let's taste this. You can taste the chocolate, the vanilla, and definitely the punch of the strawberry. It is so good, so delicious, and it's so pretty to look at as well. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.